Hello, once again, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Beyond Outside the Box, where Blacks in business flaunt their Black owned business. Today, our guest is Ericka Blackwell of Nurture You. Welcome, Ericka.
Hey,
Hi,
how are
Ericka.
you?
Welcome.
Thank you, thank you.
How was your day?
It was a day. It was supposed to be a short day and then going a little longer than possible, but I'm here, so it's cool. It's cool.
Yes. Thank you so much for joining me.
Thank you for having me.
So, tell us a little bit about just who you are and
Ooh.
your business and the name of your business.
Well, I am a Maryland native, so born and raised pretty much the majority of my life, and moved away for a little bit, came back because home is home. I'm a mom, a teacher full time, and yeah, I mean, tutor, life, a friend, it's
Awesome.
me. I'm me. Oh, sports
My,
avid. I'm a big sports fan, so Dallas Cowboys, sorry guys.
that's okay. I was a Cowboys fan too, like when they were winning, but
It's
don't judge
coming
me.
back. It's coming back. It's coming back.
All right, so tell us about your business.
Well, it started off as lip balm. So when COVID happened, I was like, I want to be creative. What am I going to do to be creative? And what can I do to have like natural products? And I just kept trying to figure out like lip gloss. There's a lot of lip gloss, but I wanted something a little different. And lip balm ended up being my thing, like chapstick. Sorry, you might see a cat because for some odd reason, they love to show up when the camera is on.
Uh-huh.
But so lip balm, I started with lip balm, and it was like natural products using mango butter, not shea because my daughter is allergic to shea, and
Okay.
then Ethan is also allergic, that's my son, to cocoa butter. So I was like, okay, let me find something that's a little different that can be just as gentle and nurturing to them. And lip balm is how I started, and then I went from lip balm to body butter, and then I went from body butter to hair oil, and those are my three.
All right. Now, I have tried your lip balm, but I have not
Yes.
tried the other products. I need to do better.
Oh, listen, it's okay. The body butter, I always tell people it's all natural. It's
Mhm.
really excellent for like eczema, dry skin, scars. Your skin is definitely going to feel softer, and you'll notice a difference. Like if you have a scar, that it'll start to fade. And then, especially if you have eczema and you have like flare ups, it's really good at taking care of that and healing your skin in a natural way instead of having to and also those creams are so expensive and they're more medicated. And this one is not like that at all.
Okay. Perfect. So I need to get some.
Yep, I got you. I got you.
All right. So, can you tell our viewers how or why you started entrepreneurship?
I never thought it was for me. I was always like, I don't have something in me that I do well. So I just never contemplated it. And then I guess COVID kind of sparked in me. You are creative. You love creative things. You love, like, putting things together. So lip balm is how I started. And then here I am.
All right. Um, what was the most difficult part about starting your business?
Mm, I would say how to play around with ingredients at first. So, you come off and you're like, okay, let me try this. And then finally finding that perfect mixture. Because I'm not going to lie, that first body butter, it was so hard. And I felt so bad. I was like, okay, guys, I'm going to figure it out where it's not really hard and it'll be soft and it'll start to melt. But it was like one of those things where you just gotta play around with it until it's the perfect mixture that you want.
Okay, so are you a scientist?
I'm not a scientist
Oh,
actually,
interesting.
but I'm a researcher.
Okay.
So I love, once I started to figure out like different oils that are really
Mhm.
good for like skin and for healing, and then what would mix well together, which was my try and error. Like I try on myself, I try on my kids, they're my little, testers. And then if I'm like, okay, this goes well, or I'm not breaking out, these oils seem to mix well, and then I just go from there. And then I'll test it out, like do little small tests with
Okay.
others just to say, hey, let's try this. I did something different and see if you like it and let me know how you feel about it and then go from there. I would say that's probably the most difficult part, making
Okay.
sure it's perfect.
Right. Right. So, what allergies do your kids have?
Anaya is shea butter and
Okay.
Ethan is cocoa butter.
Okay.
So they get little fine bumps and they don't do very
Mhm.
well with it. And then
Right.
also I realized I had a thing for cocoa butter. So I also get little fine bumps like on my skin in certain spots and it would come from cocoa butter. So that's why mango butter ended up being my base.
Okay. That's interesting.
Hmm.
Um. So, what was your why? Why did you start it? Your business.
Um, Boredom, finding something to be creative. I'm like, I'm not even gonna lie. I was bored. It was COVID. I was like, I'm
Yeah.
bored. I'm in the house. I have nothing else to do really.
Okay.
So that was like the start. And then so Ethan, my youngest, he actually has eczema and he also does have really dry skin since he was born. And I just got frustrated with some of the creams not always being how I want them to be. The consistency, also the pricing was, it's pretty high. So, and I wanted more natural things for his skin and also to help even out his tone. And then I started playing around with the body butter, and that's how I ended up getting into that. I was really like trying to help my kids have more natural products to put on their skin and also for myself.
Okay. All right. So, how did your faith factor into you starting your business?
Well, man, it can get discouraging sometimes because you'll have like good moments where you're just like, okay, I'm just like selling, 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 and then you have those moments where you're like, okay, there's nobody asking for anything, but I'm not gonna stop doing it because I really enjoy doing it, and it's like having that faith to be like, today's okay if nobody gets, but tomorrow might be the day where everybody's gonna want something. So just always knowing that just because today is not going to be what I want it to look like, it doesn't mean tomorrow is not going to be better.
Absolutely. Okay. So, last question. Can you talk a bit? No, no, no. Wrong one. Can, can you give any advice for aspiring entrepreneurs?
Let me see. Don't give up. I know like that sounds so cliche, but it can get really discouraging, especially, like I was saying before, when, you might have a month where you're like selling out of everything, and then there's a month where you're just really slow. And that's okay. If it's something that you really love doing, just keep doing it because one day you might not have a slow day ever again. So you just got to keep going. And one of the things is, sometimes, family and friends, they always like, oh, well, why do I have to pay? Because, that can be discouraging too, because you're just like, you would spend hundreds of dollars on Fenty, because you know what I'm saying? It's like, but
Yeah,
just because you think you know me, you're like, oh, why do I have to pay $15 for you? So it's, that can be discouraging too. But honestly, I feel like my mission in life is to help people heal. So if that's going to be through skincare, then that's what I want it to be. And sometimes it's okay. You know what? It's a gift and God will bless me somewhere on the back end in another position in another way. So, hey, if your skin is going to be better for it, then who am I to say no? So sometimes you just got to dust it off your shoulder and keep it pushing.
yep. And you just mentioned your faith by knowing that God will supply or He'll bring
Mm-hmm.
you some more customers because He does.
Mm-hmm.
He always does.
Always
Well,
does.
Erica, can you please share with our viewers your socials so that they can purchase?
Absolutely. So I have an IG account. It's Nurture You Company. So at Nurture You Company on IG. And then I also have TikTok where at Nurture You as well. And then sometimes people DM me on my personal, which is fine. I'm okay with either one. Uniquely Erica on IG as well. So I'm good with either or.
All right, great. And I'm gonna link your socials in the description after we're finished.
Awesome.
Um,
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank
I'm
you.
gonna get on and I'm gonna order something here.
Let
Because
me
I
know.
love the lip balm. I love the lip balm. So I definitely
Thank
want to try your
you.
body better.
Thank
One
you.
more
Thank
question. Were you doing hair oil? Did I see that
Yes,
somewhere?
I
Okay.
am. So for healthy scalp, so that was COVID, and I was like, my hair is not just. It was a struggle,
Right.
and I was like, I need to find something that's gonna heal my own scalp and allow my hair to be back to that health that it's used to being. And once again, researching different oils, and it gives this nice little tingle, and the smell. I'm telling you, like when I walk around, people are like, ooh, what does that smell? And I'm like, oh, I'm sorry, it's my hair oil. And then they're like, oh, hair oil. So the smell, the tingle,
Hmm.
and also no dandruff. So
Really?
no itchy scalp, soft hair. I mean, it's one of my client friend, she's like, I don't know what you put in that, but it's like crack for my kids' hair. Like they love their hair. She's like, and I'm struggling to find products for their hair. And this oil, it just does exactly what I needed to do for their hair. So
Really?
yeah.
And can you use it on locks? Because I started locking. Okay.
It's all hair types. So Ethan has locks. I put it in his hair. Sean is locking up. He has it in his hair. Anaya uses it for her hair, and she has looser curls. I have braids in my hair. I use it for mine. When I have my hair blown out, I use it in there too. Or if I'm just, deep conditioning and I want to put oil on my hair to kind of give it that soft feel, deep condition and get the nutrients in there.
Right.
Literally everyday use, deep condition, whatever you want to do, your scalp is definitely gonna feel so much better.
And now, does it help with hair growth?
It does.
Mm.
Hair growth, healthy scalp, yeah, all of that.
Okay.
Yeah. And I know
Oh,
like some people have like a little hair loss, so it helps with that too, because I found a few things where I'm just like, yep, it's gonna help with growth and that thickness, bringing it back too. Because if I showed you pictures from my hair previous, you'd be like, I didn't even know you thinned out like that, and I'd be like,
wow.
yes, I
Wow.
did.
Okay. Okay. Well, that's amazing. I need to buy some of that too.
I got you.
You
And
would, you,
the other thing that inspired that too, looking for oils that were not expensive. It's like that same little 2-ounce bottle would be like $40, $60 from other people. And I'm like, by the time I'm done, I've spent like $100 and something in a month. So mine's only $10.
well, people, get online now and purchase everything. The hair oil. You
Yeah.
still doing the lip balm and everything?
Yep.
You
Still
still
do
doing
lip balm.
everything? Get online and purchase. Say your socials again.
Nurture You Company, um, TikTok at Nurture You Company, Instagram at Nurture You Company.
Awesome. Don't
Thank
leave.
you.
Thank you guys so much for joining us.
Thank
And
you.
you can find me on, of course, Facebook and YouTube at ELLENLIFE. L no ELLESNLIFE on YouTube. So that's me. I did change the name of my channel. It is now Faithtopia.
I like
And
it.
that is that on that. Again, thank you for coming to another episode of Beyond Outside the Box, where Blacks in business flaunt their Black owned business.
Whoop, whoop.
All right.
Where you going? Take your cat.